Dr. Dan Yachter, the chiropractor, and this is News, Views, Weekly Updates, and you're part of our private group right now watching this live, and this is My Family, My Mission, and of course what we've been doing over the last several weeks is we've been wrapping up and really revisiting all of the information that we went through at the masterclass on hormones, thyroid, and stress. Hopefully you've been tracking with these videos and getting a lot out of this information. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, put a bow on this thing, because we're going to be going into our cancer prevention information coming up right around the corner. We have our master class. I invite you to join us, please, physically at the physical location here in Lake Mary, Elevation Health, Lake Mary. That master class is going to be on cancer prevention. The best way to defeat cancer and cure cancer is just to not get it in the first place, or not develop any significant amount of cancer cells in your body that turn into a tumor, metastasize, and end up killing you. The best way to prevent it is just work on it daily, and there are lifestyle interventions and whatnot. And there's so much that we can do in regards to not only our health, but cancer prevention. That is going to be, hey, CC and others, thank you so much for coming on board. That's going to be this upcoming Tuesday, April 21st. Okay, a week from last night, 6:30 p.m., April 21st, right here in the office. Come join us. And it's about an hour, right around an hour or so. And we talk about the most powerful yet simple ways we can keep our bodies healthy and strong and vital and energized, and really support and provide our bodies with everything they need to create at the end of each and every day a net negative gain, not a net positive gain, of rogue or renegade cells, also known as cancerous cells. How do you do that? Well, tell you what, it is a lot simpler, at least I have found in my own personal research, a lot simpler to do so than most people realize. So at this upcoming masterclass, we're going to be talking quite a bit about cancer prevention. And I'm going to go through some of the highlights of that masterclass coming up in a moment. But again, just to wrap up everything we've been talking about over the last 4 weeks, hormones, thyroid, and stress management. If you want to go back and watch those segments, they're all housed in this private group. Just go ahead and go back to the last several Wednesdays, and you'll see all of the segments in there. They're YouTube videos. These are turned into YouTube videos, and then they're posted. So again, just to revisit all of the highlights of the last 4 weeks, talking about hormones. We talked about the one hormone out of the 50 hormones, the 50 main player hormones in the body that influences one hormone that has the most dramatic impact on all of them, cortisol, the stress hormone. So we talked about that. We talked about the thyroid health, how to test a thyroid properly. Many markers that are left out when your doctor goes to test your thyroid. We talked about the natural cycles of the male and female hormones. We went through that. We went through the artificial ways that hormones are manipulated allopathically through injections, medications, creams, pellets, and whatnot. And so we talked about that, and we also talked about the natural ways to bring balance into the body. Talked about the effect of gut health, or the effects of hormones and stress on gut health. And we talked about the fact that you can never get away from the basics. There are no shortcuts in rebalancing the body. There are temporary strategies you can use, but are only shortcuts that prevent or actually create more imbalance. But again, how do you keep your hormones intact? How do you keep them balanced? How do you keep your body working the way it was designed to work as you age through your 40s, through your 50s, into your 60s? How do you do that, right? How do you do that, CC? Welcome back from Washington, by the way. Good to have you back. And the 5 basic paths, again, just as a review, the 5 basic paths to balancing hormones, thyroid, and stress. Nothing sexy, nothing high tech, nothing overly expensive. If you don't pay attention to these 5 basics, then nothing else matters. You can waste a lot of time, energy, and money on a lot of different stuff. You could search high and low the world over. But if you don't pay attention to these basics, these foundational things, you're going to be spinning your wheels in the mud. Number one, structural health. Why is that important? Because especially when it comes to the spine houses your nervous system. And your nervous system is what drives all health and healing and function and energy through your body, including the nerves that are coming out of the spine connected to hormone producing glands and organs. Number two that we focused on, sleep, proper rest. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but if you don't have your sleep dialed in, then most of what you're going to do for your health, it's going to be for naught. Okay, most of what you're going to be doing to try to balance your hormones, they're not going to balance. If you're not sleeping well, if you don't get that dialed in properly, you're doomed. Path number three, movement. I'm not talking about spending hours in a gym, but just moving your body, getting a certain amount of steps each day, 5,000, 10,000 steps, just getting your body moving. 80% plus of the population that I take care of in my office, 80% of the people, bare minimum, are sitting 8 to 10 hours per day. And they're barely getting any movement outside of that. And that's a problem. So basic movement. Path number four, diet and supplementation support. We talked about that over the last month. What does that look like for hormones? What does that look like to balance the body? What is a diet? What is a hormonally friendly diet? How does that work? How does it look? What are the foods that are most supportive to male and female hormones? And then, of course, we talked about, and we ended last week with proper testing. How do you test the hormones properly? Okay, well, I listed all of the markers for you through these segments. And then also we talked about the Dutch test, dried urine test for comprehensive hormones. And that is as far as I'm concerned, clinically, the most advanced test you can do in regards to looking at the quality of your hormones. Blood markers look at the quantity of your hormones, but the Dutch test looks at the quality of your hormones. Looks at how the hormones are actually being metabolically processed through your body and then peed out in valuable information. And by seeing that information on the Dutch test, it can help us, rather than just looking through the bookstore window and looking at the books, it actually allows us to go inside of the bookstore, take the book off the shelf, open up the book and read the story. So you want to have this incredibly valuable information if you're going to understand your hormones, improve your health, and be able to change the imbalance to balance inside of the body. So we talked about the Dutch test, blood hormones, and I listed all that for you. If you're interested in getting tested, because that really is where you want to start. If you're interested in understanding where your hormones are at and you want to get tested, or you're interested in getting tested, you want to talk more about it, message me and we can talk, chat, text, whatever, and figure out the best path for you. I don't always recommend getting tested. In fact, and just to kind of reverse my position on this a little bit, it may seem, but sometimes I start with the basics. In fact, I'll tell people, make sure you have your sleep dialed in, and then we'll test you. Or make sure you do this first, or make sure you get your protein intact. You got to get your protein right, or your macros right, or your nutrition right, your diet right. Many times I'll focus on that with patients first and get the basics in place, and then move on to the testing. Once you kind of, get the big rocks taken care of, and now you have a good, accurate baseline to really test your hormones and understand what are the things that are kind of hiding in plain sight that aren't necessarily being, you're not moving the needle with lifestyle changes. So thank you for taking the hormone journey with me here over the last about month, last 4 weeks. And again, cancer prevention masterclass coming up. And then again, next Wednesday, I'll be back with you and we'll be summarizing the cancer masterclass. But if you can, come out. When you come out for the master classes next Tuesday, or this Tuesday coming up, you not only get to sit in a learning environment, you get to meet people who are like-minded, you get to really, you have a different effect when you're here, when you're in the learning atmosphere. And I will make a confession. I'll make a confession. I'll admit to this. When I'm at home watching a video or a replay or a webinar, a seminar or whatever, I half pay attention. Like I multitask, which is not always the best thing to do. And I try not to do it when I can. But it's just the nature of the beast. All of us just have so much to do that I know for me, I'm just trying to get stuff done. And a lot of times I'll have it just kind of playing in the background just so I can get some exposure to it. But at the end of the day, many times I have to go back and watch it or listen to it again or rewind it because I'm really not paying attention to it. And I know myself and I admit it. And a lot of times I have to do like double the work or triple the work because I got to go back because I was doing something else while it was playing. That's why coming to the master classes is invaluable because we all do that multitasking thing. And when you're here, you're going to get 10 times more out of the information. It has a different learning impact, a different learning effect. You're going to integrate the knowledge on a different level, and you're going to be able to leave here with a different level of certainty. Plus, when you come, you learn about testing and supplements and all the discounts that you only get when you come here. I reward attendees for showing up here by giving massive discounts on all of our testing panels, on our blood draws, on supplements, on dietary advice. There's all kinds of special stuff that we do here. Plus, we have these beautiful color guides that take all of the content from the month previous master class and we give it to you. These beautiful guides handed to you so you have all the content building in this masterclass library throughout the year, and you only get it when you come to the masterclass. So again, it's worthwhile to come for a lot of different reasons, and there are more than that, but that I just mentioned. But please come join us. The Cancer Prevention Masterclass coming up on April 21st. That's this upcoming Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. And it's going to be a blast. And you're going to learn again, simple. What are the simple but consistent lifestyle modifications, lifestyle habits? What are the things we can do every single day to greatly take control of not just our health, but our odds and risk of developing a deadly cancer, of a cancer stopping us in our tracks, of robbing us of quality and quantity of years, of stealing us away from our families and the legacy that God wants us to leave in this earth. What can we do proactively to stave off this horrible disease that so many of us have watched family members wither away from and die early deaths and tormenting deaths? What can we do as patients, as non-patients? If you're non-patient, you're invited as well to the masterclass. What can we do personally to really change the course on maybe what seems like destiny for many of us or fate? Just because we saw so many people in our own family die from this disease, it doesn't mean we have to. There are things that we can do, but it all starts with knowledge. Sitting, receiving, learning in a focused environment, a focused learning atmosphere. And I promise you, if you attend, it'll be worth your while. And if you've been to the master classes and maybe regularly, you know how valuable they are. So everybody have a great Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. Petra, CC, and others. Everybody have a great Wednesday. God bless.